Hello, this morning I went to the dentist and everything's nice and clean, which is always good. And then I've just spent the last little while doing a couple of admin-y bits. I've been looking up accommodation for when I get back to London because I am hoping to move out reasonably soon. Well, basically as soon as I find a place. And then I've also been doing a lot of research into my licence and if I can drive in the UK with my Australian licence and what the best process is. And I still don't really have a clear answer, and there doesn't seem to be anyone I can talk to directly. And I finally found a way to, but they need my license number, which I don't have yet because, oh, actually maybe I do, but I don't have the physical license yet, so I don't know. And it's all just a bit messy at the moment, but hopefully that can be sorted as well. And then I was meant to meet up with a friend at 12, and I sent them a message at 11:30 saying, are we still meeting up? Because I hadn't heard from them. And they've just called me to say, can we make it 3:30? And I said, that's not a problem, that's absolutely fine. So I've made myself a cup of tea, chai tea. My sister has these vanilla chai tea, like powdery things. And I had one before, I can't remember when, and I quite like them. And for me, really sadly, in the time I've been here, I've only taken down one mug, and that's this one. I do love this one. But there are so many mugs that I can sort of see at a distance and admire, but that I haven't actually used, which makes me very sad. But hopefully, if I get my own place, I'll be able to bring them over, and I look forward to that. I do think I have a number of mugs in suitcases in the UK, so let's start with that and see where that leads us. I'm gonna put this down for a second. I have a number of things I want to do today. I want to start packing because we're going away for the weekend and we get back Sunday evening and my flight is Monday morning. Simultaneously, I want to pack for the weekend and I want to try and plan it so that I've got as few clothes that I'm not leaving here. This is so confusing, but I want to take as many clothes that aren't coming back with me to the UK on the weekend away. I want to have them with me. I have already said I'll probably do a wash and a dry when we get back Sunday evening just to make sure everything is ready to be packed. But I would still like it to be, you know, that I can pack more of my case. We also did a laundry yesterday, which we brought in today, so I need to sort through that as well and fold it and again make sure everything goes where it needs to go. There's a lot of stuff like littered around my room that I need to get through. Oh, and after the dentist, we went shopping and I bought lots of things to take back. Not lots actually, a number of things to take back to the UK. Not as much as I could, like realistically I could take so much more because my case is going to be so empty. Like it was 15 kilos when I got here and half that stuff has been either left behind or given to people. Although, that being said, I may have shown you this already. When I graduated, my mum came to the UK and said, I told my patients about you and that's the reason I'm going, and they gave me a box of Ferrero to give to you, Ferrero Rocher, but the box that they gave was too big, so my mum bought a slightly smaller box so that it was easier for her to carry. And she said, but if you want the big box, like we're happy to buy one here while we're here, or, you know, something like that. And I said, no, it's not a problem, whatever. And when I came here, I can't remember how this conversation came up, but she told me that she still had the big box that the patient gave. So I'm gonna be carrying this home and I'm so excited about it. How gorgeous is that? I mean, it'll be gone in a week, but it's a real treat. I can't believe she kept it. I'm surprised my siblings didn't just eat them all. But she did hide it, so she obviously had an intention for it. What's the best before? It says seaside of pack, and I'm seeing the sides of pack, and I'm not seeing the best before. Should be fine, though. It was given in June. What's wrong with me? Oh, October 24. Well, we'll be fine. And then I've got all my glasses things. I've got lots of things. So that's definitely all on the agenda for today, but I'm first going to enjoy this cup of tea before I start everything. All right. Bye. Hello. I've brought in the laundry basket and the plan is piles. The plan is just piles. But I've also brought up my bag, which has been downstairs and is actually completely empty. This is my hand baggage bag, as in what I take with me on the plane. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pack for the weekend in here and then keep a separate pile ready in my room, one big pile for everything I wanna pack once I get back for hand luggage. So confusing. But I've got the laundry here, so I'm going to start by sorting that now. At the moment, it's mixed with my sister's stuff, so I need to make a pile of her stuff, a pile of my stuff that I want to keep here and not take with on the weekend, a pile of my stuff that I want to keep here and take with on the weekend, a pile of stuff that I want to take with, but pack away already. It's a lot. It's confusing. I'm just going to do it. I would do a time lapse, but because there's a lot of stuff of my sister's in there as well, I feel like that's kind of an invasion of her privacy. Not fully, like it's just laundry, it's just clothes, but it's not mine, so I feel weird about it. She has these. I've just said about how I'm not going to show you her stuff, and also I end up owning half her stuff by the end of, 5 years later. But she has these trousers which are so soft and fluffy despite how many times they've been washed. It's incredible. It's a miracle. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with this. I'll see you later. Bye. Alrighty. Everything is behind me, as you may be able to tell. And, well, I've got a pile of stuff behind me, which is most of my clothes that I can pack. I've got a pile in front of me, which is clothes, a mix of some stuff. Well, everything is coming with me for the weekend away. Half of it is stuff I'm gonna leave behind here after, and half of it is stuff I'm gonna take back with me. Then I've got a pile over there for hand luggage and also the clothes I'm gonna wear on the day of the flight. And then above that, I've got a pile of things to pack, which actually, most of those things I can add to this now. And a pile of stuff I'm leaving behind but that I don't know where to go, and there's some stuff hanging in the cupboard that I'm leaving behind but that I know I can leave there. But I still have my big bag of goodies from today, but most of that's going to be packed, so that's fine. I just think I have one thing that I need to put with my hand luggage stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. But we're getting there. I feel, I've got another pile over there of some stuff I am taking, another pile of stuff I'm leaving behind here, and then a third pile of stuff I need to give back to my mum because I borrowed stuff. And then the bed, actually most things I'm leaving behind, which means I need to take those pajamas tomorrow and I need to not forget that. But I feel like once I get all the stuff behind me packed, that's most of it. That's definitely like the hardest part done, I think. What time is it? It's 2:15, so I've got about an hour and a half before I'm going to meet my friend. We've moved it back to 4. So I'm just gonna start packing as much as I don't want to and as much as it makes me sad. Yay. Y'all ready for this? It's bad. I'm really annoyed at myself. I've been doing so well with not getting burnt. Anytime I know I'm going out, I apply sun cream to my face, chest, arms, everything. And yes, I did get burnt 2 or 3 weeks ago on my legs, and that was partly my own fault, but also partly because I didn't know what the day was going to entail, and I was not expecting my legs to be exposed to the sun anywhere near as much as they were. That's partly on me, partly on the situation. I am leaving in kinda 12 hours, just over, and look at me. I mean, the truth is, by the time I actually land, it should have faded a little bit, but it's bad. And it's the eyes. Look at my nose. Can you see my nose? Terrible. And I've also got like all the way down my chin just until I was wearing, luckily I kept my jumper on, because otherwise the rest of me would have been bad as well, but like down to here. And I could feel it. I could feel how warm the sun was. But we were sort of 20 minutes in the sun here, lying down, and then 20 minutes in the sun there, lying down, and it was like, we'll be fine. And you forget that you're in Australia, and it's not fine. I've just applied some after sun, and I'm gonna apply another layer, I think, tonight. I just hope it's not too sore. That's the main thing, because this is gonna be so uncomfortable on the plane. I don't even care necessarily how it looks. It looks a bit ridiculous, but like, that's fine, it'll pass. I just don't want to be in pain. We've had a lovely weekend away, really, really lovely. And it's been busy. I feel like there's been a lot going on, but it's all been great. But now we need to sort this out. We've literally just about walked in. I've just applied after sun and that's it. And I think we all said we'll take half an hour to sort ourselves out, unpack all that, and then hopefully do something together. I need to sort out the room. Like, I don't think it'll take me more than 10 minutes, but I need to do it. I do think I left myself in quite a nice position though from before I left, like before the weekend. So I'm pleased with that. I can already feel it stinging. This is always the worst part for me. Although in this case, like it's all bad. It's amazing though how much the sunglasses protected me. That's crazy. Oh, and look at the neck. Anyway, wear sun cream, people. Learn from my mistakes. There's a whole lot to deal with on the desk behind me, including a major thing that I need to do, which again will take me no time, but I just need to do it, which is write a birthday card, because I need to do that before I leave. And then I've got like lots of documents and bits that I'm trying to decide if I want to leave them here or take them to England. There's just a lot. There's a lot going on, and my suitcase is already quite full, and I need to add more things, and it's gonna be fine, but it's just gonna, you know. And we're hoping to still go out for a coffee later, so I can't throw this in the wash and put the wash on until we get back, because once this goes in the wash, I'm only going to be wearing my pajamas. But I need to just do it. I need to just do it, and I will. Oh, I'm just so annoyed at myself that I got burnt. I knew I could feel how hot the sun was as I was lying there, but it was just so nice. Learn from my mistakes. Another day, another flight. You can definitely see I'm burnt now. Oh, I'm exhausted, but actually it was a reasonable flight and I did sleep a bit, but it's warm in the airport. It's so warm and there's so much, but anyway, well, I'm so burnt, but anyway, I'm here. Well, I'm halfway here. Hello, you're at a very strange angle because I haven't unpacked my tripod yet, but I'm back and I love the autumn leaves. I've really missed autumn, and I forgot to charge my phone on the second plane, which luckily it's all right. I've got home and I've got 20%, so I'm just going to charge it now and that's fine. But I'm going to do something that I cannot remember the last time I've done this, which is I'm going to have a nap. I usually try and stay awake after a flight, but I've got a really long day ahead of me. I'm working until 8:30. And I just think if I do an hour's nap now, that will get me through to tonight. And then hopefully I'll still be tired tonight, and tired enough that I will sleep. And then I need to be up early anyway tomorrow. So that's kind of, I'm hoping it'll just give me that little extra booster, because I'm already feeling tired now. And I just think it's going to be a long day if I don't take a nap. So that's the plan. And I'll speak to you later at some point, hopefully. Bye. Hello, I've just realised the last shot would have been a bit dark. Obviously it was a weird angle anyway, and so is, well, this isn't weird for you, but I'm sat at a weird angle. But it's because I had left my exposure really low for when we landed. So now I'm less red, I think, maybe? I don't think it's too bad. I think it could be worse. I've just woken up to the alarm, and it definitely took me some time to get, like, sleepy. But then when I had to wake up, I was like, oh, I could so easily stay asleep for longer. And I think that's why I usually don't like to do it, because I know that I would just get so comfortable and then would really mess up my jet lag. But I'm hoping the hour is just going to give me that little boost. Thanks. And now I need to decide what I'm going to do. And basically it needs to be clothes related. And my choices are sort out the cupboard, unpack, shower and change. And all three of them need to be done. I'm just trying to figure out which order I want to do things in. And actually the fourth thing is I need to take up the case that I've got downstairs with my winter clothes and sort that out as well. As in, add some things to my cupboard. Because basically, I don't know if you remember, before I left, I put as many things as I could into that case so that I could keep some space here. Because my cousin was going to be staying here and some other people might, so I just thought I'll leave it quite clear. But now I'm back, and my cousin has left some stuff here because she pops in quite often, which is fine, but it means that I need to rearrange the cupboard and also rearrange my own stuff and figure out how much winter stuff I can take out and what. You know, there's lots to figure out. And then obviously a lot of what's in my case from Australia is more summery. Oh, autumn leaves. I love it so much. I've really missed autumn. So the more summery items need to go into the case. So there's just like a lot of juggling to be done. And then I've also got like a long list of admin-y things, but I can maybe do some of that at work if we're not too busy. I want to check if I'm working with someone else or if I'm on my own today, because I think having another person there would probably be better, but we'll see. What's the worst that could happen? Anyway, I might start in the cupboard and just like determine my spaces and say, right, this is what I'm going to use for this. And then I'll unpack and make a pile of stuff to pack away for summer. And then I'll bring up the case another time, and then I'll shower and hopefully also have a better idea of what clothes I have available. Sounds like we got a plan and some lovely music to facilitate it. Yay! Hello! It is almost 2, which means I need to head off for work quite soon, but I just thought I'd do a quick check-in because my grandma's just left, and I thought now's an opportunity. I do think my burn is fading into a tan, so it doesn't look quite as bad, but it's really the goggles. But I was thinking, it is so impressive, I may have said this already, I bought those sunglasses for £1 at a Primark, and look at how well they protect against the sun. Incredible. So I did everything I said I was going to do, and I feel really good about it. I started by sorting the cupboard, and then sort of halfway through doing that, I unpacked my case, and I've made a pile, I don't know if you can see on my desk there, of things that I need to pack away for the summer. Then I showered and changed and, you know, ready to face the day. I'm wearing new earrings. Don't know if you can see, they're little butterflies. Then I did a little bit of admin, then I had lunch, and then I've done some more admin just now, and I feel like really on top of it, which is good. Don't get me wrong, there's still plenty to do, but it feels good to have at least made a dent, you know, got started. Now, I'm so glad that I was admiring the autumn leaves before, because all that noise that we were hearing was them just chopping down our trees, and there are no autumn leaves left. There's one across the road from me, which is pretty, but aside from that, it's all gone. So that's very sad, in my opinion. I'm feeling a lot better. I think the nap helped, and I think showering helped, and I just feel I'm ready to face this shift. I think I'll be fine, and then I'll come home, quickly eat, and go to bed, hopefully be tired. And then I think tomorrow morning, I don't know, tomorrow is going to be the real struggle, I think. But then I've got tomorrow and Thursday, and then Friday I'm off, so as long as I can get through those 2 days, and the truth is, I'll be home by about 6, I think, both of those days, although I'm hoping to go to the theatre, and we'll see if that happens. So as long as I can get up okay, I can go to bed quite early if necessary, if I don't go to the theatre. I feel really good, I feel really organised, and I feel like I'm sort of getting back into everything. And there were loads of things I'd sort of packed away or whatever, and things that I use in my day-to-day life here, so it feels good to have got that sorted. But that being said, my friend has sent me some parcels to just hold on to for now. They said they'll come and collect it probably at some point, and I didn't quite realise how big these parcels are. One is reasonable. One is like a reasonable sized parcel, but it's heavy, but it's fine. The other one is, I can't even show you with my arms. It is so big, and it is so much bigger than I thought. It's fine for me. It fits under the bed, so it's not disturbing me. But I think if I hold on to it for too long, it's going to disturb my grandma, and I don't want that. So we'll see what we're going to do. Oh, my phone's going mad. No, that was just to let me know I need to leave. And I did check, and I'm not on my own tonight, so that is good as well, because it means that if I do fall asleep, I've got someone there to sort of tap me awake and be like, hey, you've still got 2 hours. I'm going to bring some chocolate, and I'm going to bring some vegetables, and I'm going to bring my keep cup so I can get some tea while I'm over there, or coffee or hot chocolate or whatever, and hopefully that'll be enough to keep me going. I am happy to be back. I think I was very, very sad. I don't think I've spoken to you guys, but I was very, very sad to leave Australia. It seems to get harder every time, and I hate it. And every time I go, I find I like it more than the last time, which is annoying because it was easier to just hate it. But I definitely felt the entire time on the plane, like, oh, I don't really want to go back. And even though, like, when I'd landed in Australia, I was telling everyone how happy I was with my life in London, and I really am so happy with what I'm doing. But it's just the comfort of being with my family and my parents. Like, that is just so, there's no word for it, but I miss it. I miss it so much. And so whenever I have to leave, that's obviously very much on my mind. But now that I'm back here and I'm settled and I'm going to work again, I feel a bit more, we're back. And now that I'm back, I'm going to try and make plans to see Wicked with my friends, so that should be good. Fingers crossed that all works out. I've got a couple of other plans. We've got things, and we're good. But I do need to go now, so I will see you whenever I see you next. With my cousin staying here now, as well as obviously my grandma, I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to film. But to be honest, we're coming up into the end of year stuff, so I may not want as many vlogs anyway for the month of December or January, because I'm sure there's always, hundreds of New Year's videos. When I'm going to film those, who knows? But we'll find out. Although I think my cousin is away this Thursday, and I'm pretty sure I don't have the day off. Friday maybe? We shall see. All right. Bye. Hello. I've come in from work and I've had some supper, and it's basically 9 o'clock, and I'm not drop dead tired. Like, I've definitely had much harder situations where I just feel I can't keep my eyes open, but I'm tired. I'm just a general tired and a little bit woozy. And all day I could just feel that my brain was lagging a little. Thoughts just weren't happening quite as quickly as they normally are. But aside from that, today was absolutely fine. Work was very chill, very nice. Worked with a good team. Not too boring, but also not too busy that it was impossible. Just a really good shift, actually. And now I'm gonna get ready for bed. And I got a few more admin things done as well while I was at work, so that was really good. I'm getting ready to book my time away in sort of around Christmas, which is when I always go over to Ireland to my friend's family who I do Taskmaster with, and I'm so close. I just want to check one thing at my other job and then I'm going to book it. And I was really worried that it was going to be crazy expensive during that time period, but at the moment I've seen flights for about £30 to £40 return, which is fantastic. So if I can book it by the end of this week, that would be great, and for that price. And I haven't yet dealt with the stuff that needs to be swapped around. It was just not the time for it today. It's not urgent. Well, it's a little bit urgent, but it's not super urgent. So we'll manage. We'll make do. So as I say, I'm gonna get into pajamas and just get myself ready for bed. I don't think I need to go to sleep right away, and I think it would be better if I stayed up a little bit later, although I do have an early start tomorrow, so not too late. But equally, it's already 9 o'clock, so even if I were to fall asleep right now, it's okay. Oh, and also it was very funny, about half the people at work today said I looked burnt and the other half said I looked tanned. So it is fading, which is okay, although the goggles really are silly. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy and I just think I want to get myself ready. And I've prepared lunch for tomorrow, so in the morning there's not going to be that much to do. I'm going to shower and change, but I've already picked out my clothes, have some breakfast, put my lunch in my bag, and go. And I need to find my next audiobook. The thing about planes for me is that I finish audiobooks, which is a good thing obviously, but I've now finished the entire Julie Kaplan series, at least what's available on my library app. I do think there is another book already released, but we'll have to wait for that, I think. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to exist, unfortunately, not yet. It does feel good to be back. I'm loving autumn. As I was walking home, there were just piles of these massive coloured leaves and it was gorgeous. It was a little colder than I was expecting, and that's because it was quite warm when I left because it was sunny. So I need to remember to bring a hat or something to cover my ears mainly. And it was dark. I think I didn't quite think the running thing through because I think I forgot how dark nighttime is. Proud of myself there. But anyway, if we can get through today and tomorrow, I reckon that'd be pretty good. All right, bye.